right. Earliest book-related memory.
Oh my goodness. Going to the library when I was a kid with my parents, but I didn't like to read. I was a
Really?
very poor reader. I got D's in reading up until about 6th grade. It's just very hard on me.
Wow.
I spent a lot of time outdoors. That's where I lived. But
So parents of children who don't like to read, they may grow up to be a
yes, they could grow
author
up to be
someday.
authors. Yeah. I think reading for me really clicked when I was out of college, of all things, and it was my in-laws that were giving me novels and popular fiction, and that just, I thought, this is what I want to do. I always knew I wanted to be a writer. I just didn't know what I wanted to write. So it's just kind of bizarre. I think it was God's plan. He has a sense of humor.
How about you?
My earliest book-related memory. Well, when I would come home from kindergarten, I remember my mom would put me down for a nap in her bedroom, and the fan would be going, and she'd read books to me, children's books, and that image and still so clear, and I'd just get so relaxed, and I'd just be out within like 2 children's books. And even to this day, I just love reading to my kids. That's one of my favorite things, just because of that. There's nothing like having your children all snuggled around you and like just sharing a book together, that experience. And now they're starting to like teach the younger ones to read and just like love it, or read, just look at books.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I think my mom read me, like, we had this whole library of Sesame Street books, and she read them to me over and over and over again until I had them memorized. And so I must have been 2 or 3, and I still remember sitting on her lap. I'm thinking 3 because it was in the house I grew up in. But yeah, I mean, I knew I wanted to be a writer from a really early age, I think, because my mom read to me. It was like the best part of the day.
I think I learned about a lot of the classic children's books when my children were born, because I started reading to them. So I kind of rediscovered all those things that I didn't really enjoy as a kid.
Well, and I missed a lot of the classic books until my kids were born. Like The Goodnight Moon, I don't remember that from my childhood, really. But that was one of our favorites. And now I tease them about it. Now that they're, 9 and 13, I'll be like, good night, homework. And they'll be like, Mom, stop it.